So I'd like to talk about a topic oh dang it, that might not make sense to talk about honestly, but I feel the need to, or a desire to talk about. So oftentimes, if I were to ever watch a guy or someone react to a film, right, or react to a show or whatever, it would sometimes bother me that they're like a casual audience member, and obviously there's nothing wrong with being a casual audience member, but sometimes I'm like, well, if your job is reacting to shows, you should have some know-how about it, right? Which is just kind of me being a pretentious asshat. Only further exemplified by the fact that I play games for this channel, and it's not my job, obviously. It's not my job. I don't think it ever will be. It might be someday, just not anytime soon. I don't know anything about what makes good gameplay. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm playing Ratchet and Clank 2016 right now. I have no idea what it takes to make good gameplay. I don't know. I know what it takes to make a good video game story, sure. Like, I could run down some things. And, like, I'm not also trying to say, like, oh, I know more about story than you do. I know more about story than these people making reaction videos. That just sometimes annoys me, just because I can be a bit of a pretentious asshat whenever I'm alone watching YouTube videos. So yeah, if I doubt this has ever happened, but let's say someone would ever come across my channel and they were annoyed by my lack of knowing what it takes to make a good game, or not what it takes, like knowing what qualifies as good gameplay. I do apologize. And I also do apologize to reaction channels that I've never done this publicly, by the way. I've never, like, put a comment on a YouTube video. It's just me, in my own time, whenever I were to watch a reaction video, I just sometimes, like, make a remark that's kind of mean to myself. And I'm sorry about that. Because here's the thing, I can sometimes be kind of unfair with that stuff. And also, again, I don't know everything about storytelling. I have a general understanding, and I think I can write a good story. However, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything when it comes to what makes a good story. Sorry if you can hear stuff in the background, by the way. I don't know everything when it comes to that, but I'm just a guy doing my best when it comes to whenever I write stories, and that's what I am when I make Let's Play videos, and that's what these reactors are. So, like, I don't even know what perspective I'm trying to come at this from. Point is, I don't know everything. Sometimes I say or think I know everything about storytelling or this and that. I don't. And the reason I'm admitting this is just so you could get a dose of kind of like a dose of like a different perspective on me as a person, because I can be a bit of a jerk sometimes. I do own up to that and stuff. Like, everyone can be a jerk sometimes, let's be real. But I ain't perfect, and obviously I shouldn't try to be perfect, but I sometimes say things that are kind of unfair. And I just wanted to kind of talk about that up front. And, like, there are only really games that have pissed me off from a gameplay perspective, and me trying to, like, talk, and I could, like, talk about and analyze why the gameplay sucks, is Sonic Forces and Super Mario 64. Sonic Forces is just, it annoys me from every single aspect, apart from maybe the voice acting in certain points. And Mario 64 is just very poorly made, and I don't get what people see in it. But yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this. The point is, I don't know everything. That's kind of the end of that conversation. I don't know everything. Sometimes I convince myself in my head that I do. I don't. And honestly, I don't even need to talk about this. I don't know why I am. I just felt it necessary because you guys see all the goofy and the just the more endearing sides of me, and like the sides of me that like I'm proud of. So I thought I could talk a bit about some of my, well, not I didn't go too. I'm not gonna go like too personal into it, obviously, but like, I'm just a guy doing things because he enjoys doing it. That applies to both Let's Plays and my storytelling and essays and even YouTube poops to a certain extent. Which I guess I could actually, transitioning from that, I could talk about why the memes and the YouTube poops are coming to a close. Short answer, it's sometimes difficult to get motivation to make meme content. That could sometimes be difficult. Because it's just doing it for the memes. There's nothing really meaningful, or at least the meme and the YouTube poop stuff the meme content that I do doesn't really have much meaning towards it. Like Eddy Plays, the meaning of Eddy Plays is just a goofy guy just trying to just beat himself playing games. So my camera turned off. Anyway, yeah, there was no real purpose to doing the meme stuff. It also just, whenever I forced myself to make YouTube poop, it wasn't really enjoyable. And the end result wasn't even worth it, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'll leave YouTube poop making to the masters, like our poop, real Xbox Nerd, 2Bot-Bit, Christoph YTP. Those guys, they know what they're doing. I don't. But yeah, that's kind of the reason. And also, I'll talk a bit about SpongeBob in the next Cosmic Shake video, because I feel like and why I made that series, because that's just more fitting, because Cosmic Shake is a SpongeBob game. Also, I'm failing miserably to play this game properly. There you go. I paused that like 5 times. Anyway. I should probably turn up the volume, or give it volume. Actually, no, I probably shouldn't because copyright striking. Oh, by the way, my buddy Charlie, Amazing Gamer, did a Let's Play of this game. It got canceled because he needed to get rid of one Let's Play to fit it into his schedule at that point. It got taken down by the people that made the Ratchet and Clank movie because of the cutscene audio, which is just so dumb. And that sucks. And it's like, also just like, this game's story also really sucks. Like, because it's a reimagination, or like, it's a retelling of the first game's story. The first game's story is like, good, and it's clever, it's well thought out, the characters are interesting, they have personalities. None of that is in this game. And it's also funny. It's also really funny. That's not present here. This game is just terrible in terms of story. And honestly, gameplay. I like the gameplay of this game. I don't think it's very good. But as I said earlier, what do I know? This game's a guilty pleasure, honestly. But yeah. Also, would you guys like me to play some of the other Ratchet games on the channel? Because I did play them, some of them at one point, and I haven't played the other Ratchet games in a bit on the channel, and also I'd like to play make a video on Rift Apart. Me playing Rift Apart, that sounds fun. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. Because I'd like to make that. Anyways, let's actually talk about why LEGO Indiana Jones ended that Let's Play series. So I don't often play games in my spare time. Anymore, at least. I don't really do it that often. Whenever I play games, it's normally for Eddy Plays, which is actually kind of ironic, because back in the day when I first started Eddy Plays, it was kind of a burden to not be able to play games in my spare time, but now I never do, and I exclusively play games for Eddy Plays, or usually anyway. Like, normally, if I were to play a game, it's in relation to the channel, you know? And I don't have a problem with that. Anymore, anyway. But LEGO games are, like, one of the few things that I can play in my spare time, and, like, not feel like my experience would only improve if I was recording it. Like, LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, LEGO Indiana Jones, Original Adventures, those games are awesome, and I like playing them quite a bit. And they're some of the only games that I actively enjoy playing in my spare time. And obviously, if I were to wanted to record them, I would, you know. But like, they're the only games that like I can consistently go to play in my spare time and have an enjoyable experience, and not feeling like bored because I'm not recording. So I'm gonna save them for that, for the most part, anyway. I would like to make a video where I play some like LEGO for at least one level of LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga. That game is good. I like it. I would like that. That's up fun. Regardless, also the other games are Mario Kart Tour. I play that almost every day, and Sonic 06, which I will be playing a lot more on the channel. Coming up soon. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. See ya. Anyway, I've been recording for this video for a bit too long. Stay on the busy side of life, gamers. I hope you guys have a good day.